Defeat. Hold on a second. What? That's rough. How's everyone doing? I'm playing a little Stream Raiders here. It's not important. But I'm gonna quit because you know why? Because I'm streaming. Today's a stream. Checking things out. Yep, chat rate and YouTube. Cheers. Monday. Yet another Monday. What technical issues will we face today? Woo! Oh, there's a cat. Cat content. He was just sitting on my lap. And now I'm literally rotating him on my finger. Like a basketball. Going so fast he looks to not be moving at all. It's the Diet Coke. Hey there. Yes. Okay. I'm checking the... going back to Valencia and other responsibilities. On the train again. Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for the update. I guess it was a short trip. But you got... you tended, which you did, you know. I'm sure that's a good thing. I'm sure, you know, your grandmother would appreciate you being there, of course. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of travel, unexpected travel. You know. Yeah, he is cute. He is still the cute kitty. Yes, he was on my lap, and I was gonna have the instrument camera on, and then I went live, and he's like, "I'm out of here." He's like, I think he has a contract or something. He's like contracted for only a few days a month on stream. You know. Well, anyway, thanks for being here. He is cute. Thanks for being here. Today's stream will be quite the normal stream. I have nothing planned in advance. Oh, the second half of the stream, if you're not familiar and you're watching maybe on a VOD, the first half of the stream is about 45 minutes of Microsoft Flight Simulator missions on my, check that out. Isn't that a cool looking gamepad if you haven't seen it before? And, flights, that's what I used to fly around on. It's like a magic carpet, really. I fly around on this thing. I'm like, wee. And the second half of the stream will be me playing music on the piano today. We alternate between piano and guitar. Yesterday was the guitar, today the piano. And I'm looking forward to that because I enjoy playing the piano. So, in any case, I have no idea what I'll play or what that's going to be. I mean, there's a few songs that are in my head that I still want to work on, keyboard-wise. But other than that, nothing in particular planned. So, okay, let's switch over to the gaming screen here. Does this look good? That looks fine. All right. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, traveling somewhere is okay, but unexpectedly having to travel somewhere is like not the best thing in the world. We're gonna pick what aircraft to fly first because that's already a tough enough decision. That usually kind of also informs some other things that I like to do. You know, we haven't taken up my Britten Normans, which is a really kind of unusually fun plane to do things in. The Islander. There's the cargo variant. I have these four, and I leave them in because I really like flying these. But it means we're gonna. What is that? Okay, that's the only. Okay, it should work. All right. I don't know if I've ever flown this particular livery here. It kind of means we should find some islands to fly around. They did do the Caribbean update, and I haven't really checked it out too much. I was thinking this island here, which is what? Is it Saint something? It's Saint something. We'll figure it out. Hold on a second. All right. Let me just figure out where we are on the maps. TFFF. Yes, Martinique. I was thinking of the French. Really famous airport here. I don't think we've done it in a while. Okay, yeah, Fort de France is going to be to the west of us. All right. This could be interesting. And then we'll do an island hop. It's not that far. So we'll check out Fort de France, and then we can head to, say, Saint Lucia is the south, Dominica to the north, and there are ways. It'll be a fun 45-minute flight. Now the tricky thing is starting up the Islander, because I've failed a few times. I failed starting up a lot of planes, but we're gonna try it anyway, because last time I was successful, and that's I want to make it 2 in a row after a long string of failures, and by failures I mean failure to correctly start this airplane up from cold. You think, well, just turn the key and go, but no. All right. Oh, and it's rainy. That's okay. We can help that. It's probably nice and rainy, but in any case, at least for the unless it looks like there's parts of it that are not. Although west of us, okay, that's wet. Okay, right. The city's there. All right, we'll check it out. We might have to banish the clouds, but for now we're gonna keep them in there. That's gonna turn. We're gonna need that on. Hold on. Okay, fuel selectors need to both go forward. Turn these mags on for now. And not the fuel pumps yet. Okay, mixture needs to be at around there. I think you can do a mixture full at here. Okay, those are both up around there. Now the thing that I always do wrong. Okay, yeah, now we got to turn the batteries on. We're gonna need beacon lights. Navigation lights. This is all good. Okay. Those are tank pumps. Okay, the tricky part is down here. We have to remove, if you look at the plane right now, and this is not true of most of the plane, you can see the engines have the covers on them, and we have the various chocks and things like that. It's a cool looking plane. It's a maritime defender, meaning it would be used by the Coast Guard to have a special radar installed in the front. We use the Coast Guard for weather monitoring. Okay, so this is what I found out last time. If you do not remove the engine covers, while we're at it, we're going to remove all of these. It will not start up. It says remove all before flight, which is fine, but you can't even start the engines, which is a little confusing because it doesn't say that. I think we're okay now. Just to try to start. Okay, that's all on. We don't need those fuel pumps on. These fuel pumps we do want on. And now we should be able to start one of the engines. Yeah, it didn't want to start. We got the magnetos on, right? We got that on. Do we need external power on? Yeah, maybe it is going to be wonky because I did everything. Maybe we don't need the fuel pumps on, or is this the one where you start with the magnetos off? Yeah, it's this tricky scenario where they want you to start the engine. Normally, you just flip the magnetos on and then the starter, and I think they want them off. You get it cranking, and then you turn on the magnetos. And if you don't do that in order, you can't start the engines. Okay, so I learned that last time, and I'm applying that this time. I didn't remember exactly till just then, but it's close enough. We can get out of here. I wonder if they can push us back, because they couldn't push back the other plane. But hold on, let's give it a minute. Enter. Can you push us back? Sometimes they can. Usually they can't unless you're a jet. Yeah, well, at least he's moving. Yeah, I think he's going to push us back. The animation's a little rough because of the poor position, or the unexpected positioning of the front landing gear compared to where it would be on a jet engine. He'll be funny. A jet plane, which is typically what's for. But we're gonna. I think it'll work. There he goes. He clicks in there. I think they could make that better. Hello. Back there. Ground control Major Tom. Oh, where are we going? Oh yeah, okay. I mentioned we're gonna go to Fort de France and then we're gonna head south. Alrighty. So, taxi south for south departure. Let's just say. Well, we're gonna head west first and check out the city. Looks like it's clearing up. It was raining before. The weather's clearing up. Very typical of these Caribbean, these tropical locations. Alright, park brakes off.
Taxiing, hold short runway 10 using taxiway Golf Charlie Lima Delta cross runway 10 Alpha catch 9er.
I love the way this little thing vibrates. I mean, it's really complicated physics because it'll go left and right, jiggle around like a little cable. They put a lot of effort into that program right there. All right, we're gonna see if we can see a little of the city. There's not much there, but we'll check it out. Then we'll do a lovely little flight south. I'm gonna land on St. Lucia. And this is the island of Martinique, which I visited when I was much younger. I don't remember too much about it. I think there's some rum plantations. I was more interested in scuba diving and snorkeling at the time, and I think there's some good stuff, there's some nice beaches where you can do that kind of thing. All right, we're getting ready to take off. This plane, you really don't need. I believe flaps are not used, and it does not have retractable landing gear. It pretty much just goes. All right, looks clear. Request takeoff. Runway is clear. I don't see anybody coming in. And that's what it looks like from here. Is everything on here? Oh, that's the autopilot. That's off. This just needs to be on. There. Acknowledge clearance. Transponder. Is that now? That's fine. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah. I want to make sure my propellers are at full RPM. And there we go. All right, everybody, in your seats for takeoff. Throttles to the max there. All right, watching the speedo. That's rotation right there. Very easy handling plane, and not much to do since it doesn't require you to change the flaps or bring the gear up. There's no retractable gear. All right, we're gonna head this way. It's a little rainy. Yeah, south departure. We're gonna head west first, and then we're gonna go south.
Tower KENSH 9er. Continue for south departure.
So why am I heading this way? West is the other direction. West is kind of this way? Okay. It's pretty cloudy. Let's see if we can find the city. Wait, let me look at my map again. Those are sticking out, right? Right, okay, so there's a little cove, right? That's the reason we can't see it. It's raining there. Right where we want to go. Okay, I want to make the executive weather decision that we do quite a few streams. You know, okay, it's gloomy there, but it's, you know, now we're gonna change it back as soon as we leave this kind of area, because it makes it for much more realistic flying when you're actually like flying between places, because it's never this clear. You know, these are very humid places. There's always some clouds, but we're doing the fake weather trick, so I at least see where I'm going. It's about the size of the city there. It's you know, it's Martinique. It's got some industry, you know. There's rum. Got some exports. It's a pretty big island. One of the bigger ones in the Caribbean. And this is the capital, Fort-de-France. It's a former French colony, so it certainly has that kind of European feel to it. At least from the ground level. What is up there? The Sacred Coeur de Balata, the Sacred Heart. Which, you know, as I mentioned, indicates the French. I think French is still spoken there as maybe the primary language. I don't know. Yeah, thank you for approving. So there's a ravine there.
Frequency change.
Love that kind of. That's a dramatic kind of terrain to build your city on. I always like that. Yeah, I'm not worried about landslides there when it rains. Definitely not. We're going to head up this way, and then we're going to head south. It's going to be a ways. We start bringing the propellers back into a nice regime there. Sacré-Cœur de Balata. All right, hold on a second. I just want to figure out where we are. Is that it? It's got a different name here. Sanctuary. It's the Sanctuary Diocese of the Sacred Heart. But it's got to be the same thing, right? Well, it's spelled, you know. Beautiful cathedral overlooking Fort-de-France and the Caribbean Sea. Driving to the church is harrowing as the roads are very narrow and other drivers are a bit faster on the corners. Use extreme caution. Yeah. I think it's this one. I think it's up here. Let's check it out. It looks kind of correct from what I'm looking at the Google Maps image. Oh, it's nice. At least it's not a flat image. It's an actual thing. Well, of course, that's why they put a marker there. Pause. Okay. All right. So that's the front there. It's got a cupola, as we would say. Getting off the train. All right. Well, that's fine. You can always catch up on VOD. You might even well be doing. You have to chat. This is okay. We're gonna get off the plane here for a second. What does it say? Blah, hard to get there. A bunch of stuff in French. Let's jump off the plane for a second. Because I want to see this front part here. Okay. I mean, that's about as close as you can get and still have a realistic. Well, I can see from the photos yes, this is the place I'm thinking of. It's pretty isolated, but then you have this view, apparently, you know. And it's quite a complex structure, I'll tell you. Look at that. It's got that fellow there. I'm thinking that might be No. I bet it's some saint. Don't ask me. beautiful texturing, the doors, nicely done. Wow. You know, we had a good time really checking out the Familia Sagrada. Okay, I might, this might be screenshot territory right here. If I can get this right, because it has my name in it. But I need to get the sky in too. Oh, maybe let me zoom out a bit. Oh, one second. I'm actually using my screenshots over time. It's really funny. You can drop them into Microsoft Clipchamp. Alright. Back in the plane. And let's keep going. Also not running the trees. Okay, that's where we were just a second ago. That's basically it. We're going to go down south now. And establish some actual... This is pretty high up. Well, no, actually we're flying pretty low. I didn't say that. All right. We're going to go this way. We're going to go to the next one. And it'll afford some time for me to relax. Adonia can deal with her train switching. It's fun though, you know, I can broadcast my little thing and people can watch on their phone. They're not necessarily sitting at home in front of their TVs or even their PCs. But I watch on my iPad Twitch streams a lot. When I'm not at home, I have my iPad with me. It has cellular service. I can watch Twitch streams anywhere, anytime. And the only bummer is not having a keyboard to be able to type, you know. But I think people get used to that. I'm just not used to that. All right, once again, a quick visit of Fort-de-France, Martinique, and specifically you can see how kind of it's got that kind of like that vertical city look there on some of these both sides. Everybody's got a view, but the actual domiciles are pretty small and right close together. But you know, view. Hey, when I lived, every place I've ever lived, you know, that's had a view has been really memorable. It's been a while, but I used to live in San Francisco, and the place I had a view, and that's something. I mean, it was a lot of view. You know, it didn't have the best view of the city. You had more of a bay view, but it was facing north, which wasn't ideal. But it was still having a view in San Francisco was really deluxe. Really it was a real luxury. All right, so that's Fort-de-France. We're going to turn the weather back on. So it's not actually a perfectly clear day there. I don't want to, like, you know, bend anyone's opinion, you know, or, you know, give anyone the wrong impression. 83% mixture, 83%, let's say. What are propellers at? 73, sure. All right. And it's basically got this, and there's the airport there. Unlike some of these places, you can't, you know, you can't drive at the base of one of the runways. Like in St. Martin. All right, well, let's see if we get some altitude here. There's some nice, I think it looks like there's some lovely resort communities, areas. I don't know where, I don't see too many beaches, but the water is warm here, I can tell you. You could definitely dive in. It's nice. You do like the water. If you like, you know, ocean activities, dropping in, visiting by boat, lots of fun things to do. All right, we're gonna establish a south course here and program our autopilot so we can relax a little bit, play a little guitar like the. We're gonna pretend we're a pilot who picks up his guitar in the middle of flight, serenades the passengers. Are there any passengers back here, by the way? Yes, there are. One. She's probably a VIP. We got to get somewhere. You can see where we're going. It's a ways, but we're gonna establish some altitude and get some speed going. But at least you can see the island we're going to. It's there. It's not that far away. And this is an islander, so it's specifically for island hopping. It's got a great range. You can fly in this thing for hours. And that's even if you don't use your aux tanks. Do we even have anything in the aux tanks? Let me just check here. Aux, weights. Right, and yeah, no drop tanks, right? Yeah. Those are both correct in that one, right? Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, engines look good. Everything's in the green. Temperatures are good. Doors are closed. Ground surfaces. Don't need any icing. It's got that clock in the yoke there. It wants to turn left, but I think that's because there's a fuel issue. But we'll get that sort of. Let's get the autopilot on here. What's our course going to be? Basically 180 degrees. All right, autopilot. All right, so first we got to get our heading to 180 degrees. Heading bug. Where's our heading bug? Heading compass. Heading bug. 180 degrees. Autopilot on, heading select on, altitude hold mode. For now, let's turn that on. So we are selected a 180 degree course on autopilot. Very nice, simple enough. Simple enough gives us a chance to. I seem a little low here. You're gonna need a bigger pillow. Cheers, everyone. It is a Diet Coke kind of day, I think. It's a beautiful cold day here. It was raining, but at least the sun's out, but it's cold. It's not even going to hit 60 degrees here Fahrenheit. Right, where are we here? All right. That's Fort France. Looks like we're kind of heading the right direction, but maybe not exactly the right direction. Where's the airport over there? It's a ways. Not that bad, but kind of make it want a right turn here. That's fine, just change your heading bug. More like that. PC. Perfect. All right. Okay, what altitude are we at? We're low, we're at 1800. But this is one of those autopilots we can use to automatically adjust our altitude. We're going to set an altitude of, let's say, 4,400 feet. Then go into, what do we do here? Set 600 feet vertical speed to 4,400 feet. And then this plane, because it is not particularly aerodynamic, the optimal speed, meaning the speed in which you're getting the best fuel economy, is about 120, 110, I guess. It's about 120. What do we got here? Let's take a look at our mixture. We'll bring it down just a bit here. Propeller is probably in a good realm here. Okay, what about these things? Beacons, audio. Not interested. landing lights, cabin lights, no need. All right. I'm looking at the gauges here. There, port starboard, RPM. Manifold pressure, fuel flow is good. Is there one of these is temperature, right? Gonna be a giant. Look at the gauges. Always kind of fun to read the gauges, see where things like to be on a normal flight there. All right, we're heading up to about 4,400 feet for this 10-minute cruise from Martinique to San Lucia. In the meantime, we're gonna see if we can see if we can join. Use the roaming camera here. Oh, there is a kind of a navigational area here. So she's watching TV or something. Well, I wonder what that's supposed to be for. 'Cause I've never seen that. That doesn't really have anything to do with what we're doing. Like, so she's got a whole station back there. It's kind of cool. I've never seen this before. I mean, I always thought she was just looking at the back of the seat. But okay, that's an actual navigation display there. But what we're seeing here, I don't even know what that is. That's the same display as I'm seeing on the right. So I'm here with my hands in my lap. It's kind of interesting. I like that. So you can see from there. Okay, now I know a little bit more about what the interior of this craft is like than I did about 10 seconds ago. All right, we're still climbing to 4,400. Okay, we'll take the prerogative of a slight, a small Diet Coke break here. I'm sure they have Diet Coke on this small plane. How's everyone doing on YouTube? Hey there, by the way. Just came across my channel. Very charmed by the combo flight simulators and live music. Keep it up. I am. Thank you, YouTube chatterinos. Bonjour. And because you said so, I will keep it up. But I was going to quit today. I'm sorry, I have to be cheeky. But somebody in YouTube who's not commented before. What is that sound? What is that? What is going on here? My autopilot was freaking out about something. What's going on here? Something, yeah, and then it ruined my trim. I thought, hey, buddy, I thought I could count on you to not mess with my plane. Just trying to get somewhere. Maybe we'll just do altitude hold mode then. All right, autopilot. Heading select. Altitude hold mode. Can you at least do that? Jeez. How you doing? Oh, I see you're back again. This is a different. By the way, you like the Les Paul yesterday was an actual Gibson. This is an Epiphone, meaning made in China in this case, but this is one of the high end ones. It's made to Slash's personal specifications. As I like to say. But we're not going to play guitar today. Today is a keyboard day. But I'm probably I played it yesterday and I'll play it tomorrow. It's very heavy compared to the it's got the shiny finish, it's very thick and heavy. It's real different, and it sounds real different, but it has the actual Seymour Duncan pickups. It's really nice. But I always like, it's got this. It's called Rosa Corso. It's like a flame red, really pretty in a little bit of light there. Hold a second. All right, I'm just stalling a bit because we got. I have 16, but as I say, some of them I think are nicer than others, just to look at least. And this is like, oof. it's sexy. You know, guitars are sexy. And I got the one hanging up and back here. You can't really see. That's my Schecter. All right, it's time we called up this airport and said we're going to arrive. Since we are kind of a real plane here. It's TLPC, right? Turn the tower, ask for a landing. See if they'll let us land. No. Well, tomorrow will be Guitar Street. Today's going to be keyboard. I like, you know, they're both good. They're both fun. No, well, as I say, they're cheap phones and there's good ones, and that's a really high-end one. I mean, that one came with a case that had the slash signature, and a signature case and stuff like that. That one is really well made, and it has very high-end components to it. Like the electronics are not the typical Chinese ones; they're Taiwanese, which people are like, what's the difference? But no, the Taiwanese potentiometers and other electronics are considered as good as there are anywhere in the world. The Japanese ones are considered the best, but nobody does those anymore. And the CTS ones, which people they used to be made in America, but they're made in China or Japan now. Anyway, there's a whole cult of people, but those have the upgrade components and wiring. I've looked inside. I was really impressed with the quality of of how it's put together. It's not cheaply put together. It's really, really, really. In some ways, much better than the American made ones, which have a circuit board and they're just kind of soldered in. These have like real hand-wired style to them with this old kind of wire. Anyway, you'd have to see it. It's just a really nice guitar. But it also has a thicker neck, and that's not for everybody. All right, what's our distance now? What's our distance?
Tower KENSH 9er is unfamiliar with the area.
I'm familiar. I just wanted the distance.
Request directions to the airport.
11 miles. All right. Which way do they want us to go? Runway 27. So that's to the west. So we kind of want to head this way. All right, we're going to change up our flight path a little bit because they want. Yeah, okay. Autopilot's off. I don't know what it did before. Autopilots can be weird and very temperamental in some cases, and again, these planes simulations are extremely realistic. It wants us to land to the west, 270, runway 27, which is 270 degrees, which is it's east to west. So, which is unusual because they're having us go over land. Oh, kind of over land. Okay, all right. Got it. Okay, we can okay, we'll figure it out. All right, we're gonna come in for landing. All right, so for preparation for landing, we will be using the flaps. Most importantly, we probably want to have a mixture around there. Propeller, that all looks good. Can't wait. He's around somewhere. I don't know why. They put this pattern entry thing there, but I don't understand that pattern entry thing. It's always in some weird place that I would put it. Maybe it's a realistic thing. All right. Also, in the same way that taking these planes are designed to take off very simply and reliably and don't require a ton of skill on the part of the pilot, same thing with the simulation. It's pretty easy. And by the way, if you're watching me on YouTube Live, what the heck? No, I'm also on Twitch, so I do both. I multi-stream to Twitch and to YouTube. It's just the same content. Now Twitch, you might get some. Wind's calm. Twitch, there's a little bit more of a community feel on Twitch, because it's really designed around live broadcasts. But YouTube, you'll never see an ad on YouTube, and it is exactly the same content. So I give people the choice. They can watch on YouTube, they can watch on Twitch. And I'm going to keep doing that for at least the whole year. YouTube is good also because I think people discover me on YouTube. Whereas Twitch, I kind of have to, figure out a way to get people to come to my channel. That's my job on Twitch. They don't do that for you. But I get quite a few views on YouTube compared to reruns, effectively. And I'm always like, fine, if you're watching me on a rerun company, if you want to talk to me, yeah, Twitch, for chatting and for general, community, what they call community, Twitch is the place to go. Although I do like to chat on people, which on YouTube as well. It's just not really, people don't really think to do that on YouTube as much. And it's not just me. There's other people in the community that on Twitch, and most of them are on Twitch. It's a very small community, 3 or 4 people, whatever. But still, there's some interesting people, and it's not just me. You might want to talk to those people as well. How are we doing? Okay, we're getting closer to wanting to make a turn. So we want to put us down to the midpoint on our trailing edge flaps there. You can see them come down in this nice and shiny. And that will start bringing the speeds down and our stall speed up. We're kind of heavy on fuel. Normally you would have less fuel, but we can handle it. We are already cleared for landing, and again, there's no landing gear to put down. It's always down. It's just one of those things. But it's funny. It does want us to land over this kind of this direction, I believe. All right, so we're gonna start bringing this down here. Go to full flaps. See, because this thing is in the way, but that's the bottom. That's the landing. That's what we're going to do. We're doing all right. We're kind of making. I think we're kind of making the curve that you expect it to make for this kind of landing. If you notice, there's that panel there built into the windscreen. In the military versions, there's kind of like a crosshairs there too. But in this version, you can still use it to line up. And that you kind of want to line up. The runway will be straight in that little thing when we're lined up correctly. All right, coming in, we're at 70 knots. Landing speed's a little slower, but that's okay. So you can see you could use that little screen to line up on the runway nicely. If you can see it, of course sometimes you don't have visual flight with this. We'll start bringing that edge a little bit. Yeah, runway 27. And our destination. Up. We're able. I think they redid this airport, but it's still kind of a small airport. It's tiny.
Catch 9er contact ground on 121.8. 121.8 KNSH 9er. Goodbye.
Helicopter just got sat on by that jet over there. Perfect. That was fun. I like that. It was like butter, okay? We're trying to get the butter landings there. Okay. All right. So we started up at Cold Plain. We flew a bit around Fort-de-France and Martinique, We ended our trip here in St. Lucia, or San Lucia, I'm not sure, another small island. In both cases, the plane ended up in one piece at all times. Although my autopilot acted up on me when I was trying to get it to level off at 4,400. It may not. I may not have given. I don't know what was going on there. That's unusual. All right. So the reverse operation is shut down. For example, shut off landing lights. Before we shut things down, we open our doors. So we're going to open our doors, yeah, and then we're going to shut off the engines. Typically, you want to cut off the magnetos and the power, or the fuel source. And then finally turn off your avionics, or not finally, next tape, turn off your avionics. And then you turn off the radio, which we didn't bother to turn on. Then we turn these off. Here, can we get rid of this? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that goes off. Mixture to cut. That would be the other way to turn them off. That's probably the right way, actually. And we typically... Well, these I keep reading these propellers go backwards for reverse thrust, which I never... You'd have to be a real short runway to need that. Okay, that stuff all turned off. Oh, right, here. Chocks, grass locks, cover up our pitot tubes, engines, bring the boarding steps in, and we are ready to disembark / embark / refuel. Move on to the next thing. Is this a screenshot? What do you guys? I don't know. I think it kind of is. I guess got to be able to get Kench 99 in there, you know. Yeah, there we go. Get 99, whatever. I don't know how many nines are in there. Yeah. Give me a second. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Windows Shift S. Let's do the whole screen, please. Lovely. Okay. Hey, thanks for sticking with me for the first half of the stream. I do like, by the way, that you can open up the cargo doors and it's got those chocks and those little extras for you. Cover this engine covers, and yeah, if you don't remove the engine covers, bad things will happen if you try to start up. But we started it up. I had some problems. They updated it, and I didn't know that you had to do this whole thing here with this checklist, and it will not start up. And I was like, this is broken. So I uninstalled it for a long time, and then I saw somebody else doing it on YouTube and like starting it up, and I'm like, there's got to be a way. Let me figure it out. So yeah, this is the second time we have successfully started up the Britain Norman Islander, which is just a really fun plane to fly. And it does have, I love, this version again has extra radar devices for the Coast Guard. It's called an SAR survival kit. Oh, it's a life raft. Okay, so you see somebody sinking. There's a capsized fishing vessel. Oh no, they're gonna die. You drop that bad boy on them. Sorry, whatever it is, and it's got a life raft that hits the ground and blows up, right? So, and then it's got a flare gun in it, right? And a survival kit with fresh water, and it's got 2 of them. So you can drop. You can save people's lives by dropping these life raft. It says right on the side of it, SAR life raft. I wonder if there's something on Google about that. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it kind of shows what they kind of show. It's a transoceanic life raft. It's a lot of the boats have them for safety, and they kind of look like a pup tent, kind of with these inflatable things below them. They're brightly colored for visibility too. Okay, it's cool that these little that the cover, the plastic cover that covers the engine inlet says Islander. I like that kind of detail, and it's got the British flag there, so I assume this would be used. Actually, something that the British Coast Guard might use. I think this channel, disabled fishing boats. Drop a. You can't hover or anything. You're not a helicopter, but you could drop these life raft. I think that's wild. It's life to get. Wait a minute. Maybe one more screenshot. Hold on, because I'm liking some of this backdrop here. Well, the thing is, it has to say Kench 999. All right, we're moving on. I already took a screenshot. We're moving on to the second half of the strike. And that's going to be... Give me 5 minutes because I'm going to go grab my piano and I'm going to bring... All my planes are really nice. I love them all equally. They're all like my children, except that they're not. But I mean, I have a, I spent money on some of the, this is like an investment, so I'm glad I'm getting some value out of them and actually using them for stream. That's the other thing, I can kind of justify the expense as a business related expense, for my stream. By the way, cheers. We're going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to bring my piano in here. I'm going to play some piano. It's going to be about 45 minutes and I'm going to get back to work. And that is going to be a stream today, I have a feeling. So stick around, whatever, watch on the VODs. It's all good. See you in about 5 minutes. All right. How is everybody? Back for more. Hey. See if this thing's working. Look, we don't hear that. Thank you. Does this work? Yeah, I think we're okay. This way. Be okay. Let me see if I can a little bit more maybe. Oh, okay, here's the issue. It's not all the same position. Let's try this. welcome to the musical part. I want to adjust my camera angle here. I think it's going to be a little better, like maybe that. See a little bit more of the keyboard. Wow. How's everyone doing today? I got a little more a Diet Coke during the break that I can enjoy during the musical segment because I'll be singing a bit and I need it to lubricate the vocal cords. I'll probably sing whether or not I should sing. I don't know. I always forget the lyric that I don't know the lyrics of half these songs. And I think I do, you know. But there's no reason we can't just bring them up here for reference. Hello. 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 Lyrics. Yeah, I always forget the opening lines of the song. So I'm glad I looked it up. I'm kind of keeping this one into my rotation. That's not right. Hold on. Ready? Okay. Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy who his feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just dismiss talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. You won't be long till happiness that steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying off of me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. Because I'm free, nothing's worth living me. Alright, just warming up a bit here with some standards for the old Ken's Lounge, you know. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one, she passes goes ah. When she walks, it's like a samba that oh my goodness. I wasn't enjoying that anyway. A little more Diet Coke. Sometimes your voice just says, I'm not ready to sing. We're gonna play a little more. I'm warming up. We're gonna play some instrumentals. Uh-oh. Cat's talking. What? Come over here. You wanna say hi? Wanna say hi, kitty? Wanna step on the keyboard, type? Play away on the cat's right over there. He's thinking about jumping on the keyboard. He'll do that too. All right, something instrumental. Oops, I forgot this one. Let's start over. Gotta practice it. I'll get it the second time. That's how it goes. Let's see. We'll try this one. We'll see. Man, I can get through a whole song. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I think that I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Kind of get through it anyway. Oh yeah, I brought my book. Maybe we should see if I can find a song in the book, which would be a song that I don't have memorized by definition, and see how we do. So there's got to be something in here. I don't play that often. And this, I'm going to do this as a instrumental, this Manilow song. Okay, let's do this again. But unfortunately, singing and playing that is not something I can manage. I'd like playing that song. Singing, I already know. No. What is the opening? Shoot. That's not the opening. No more of your darkness. All my pictures seen in fade black and white. I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. Too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance, changed your way of life, but you misread my meaning when I met you. Close the door and left me blind. Bad night. Don't let the sun come down on me. Though I search myself, there's always someone else to see. It's just another fragment of love. Losing everything is like the sun going down on me. It goes on like that. Unfortunately, that is a terrible rendition. So that's my massive markup. Nobody knows it. Right from the start, I gave you my heart. Ooh, gave you my heart. So don't go breaking my heart. Won't go breaking your heart. I don't go breaking my heart. And nobody told us, 'cause nobody showed us. And now it's up to us, babe. Oh, I think we can make it. But most understand me. You put the light in my life. Oh, you put the spark to the flame. You put your heart in my sights. Ooh, and nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. But when I was down, I was your clown. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. But right from the start, I gave you my heart. Ooh, I gave you my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking your heart. Kiki D and okay. This is a better one. These are both better ones, and we're gonna end soon anyway. Oh, hey, Science, how you doing? I got like 3 or 4 more songs than me, but actually maybe more. There's more Diet Coke coming, but these 2 I gotta do because I can sing them easier because these are originally sang by female singers. Petunia Clark in one case, and Susanna Hoffs in the other. I don't know if there's gonna mean any names will mean anything to you. We'll do this Eternal Flame. That's a G. Okay, let me. What's the ending? Give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? But is this burning an eternal flame? I believe it's meant to be, darling. Watch you when you are sleeping. That's not creepy. You belong to me. Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? Say my name. Shit happened again. That's not good. Maybe I'm not feeling well today. Suddenly my voice quit right in the middle of that. Is this burning an eternal flame? Wait. Flame, say my name. Sunshine through the rain. A whole life so lonely. Come on and ease the pain. I don't want to lose this feeling. Oh. Gotta keep singing though, you know. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? Man. You had a meeting, didn't see the first. The first of my stream was me flying around But it was an island hop in my Islander. It was kind of fun, but there's a lot of overflight. I had to improvise over the water part. It's not that. It's only 10 minutes over water. Martinique to St. Lucia in an Islander, which is a really, which is one of the planes I get a kick out of. All of them I get a kick out of flying for different reasons. I don't know. We almost crashed because the autopilot suddenly had a weird mess up, but I recovered. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurries need the help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music and the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of the traffic in this gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter then. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Downtown. You may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a helping hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Downtown. Okay. No. All right. That's a professional veto on this. But I still want to do the electric piano song that I'm trying to get better at. Let me see. I'm trying to work it out of my system. Meaning get better at it. Let's just see if I can bring that up. Going around one more time. Okay, don't know, not there. How about here? Okay, going around one more time. Now let's see, set this to this, so it's transitions. I'm gonna check my pedal action here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, going around one more time by Livingston Taylor. Excuse me, try to cough first. Yeah, the stream today was a lot like every other stream I've ever done. Do you want something new and original every damn time? Nah, that's not the right place for that. Okay, let's see if I can do this. This is like the 5th time I've done this in 2 weeks. I'm starting to get a little better at it, but I want to raise my game on this particular song. Maybe even memorize it. I've never done it. My heart had been broken, and I couldn't take no more. I shuttered tight my window, and I broke it, bolted tight my door. That's when I took one look at you, and I nearly lost my mind. Now I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Yes, I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Betty was a little heartbreaker. It didn't quite work out. Did a number on my confidence. I was riddled with self-doubt. That's when I said, it's it, I'm through, I quit. Then Juanita, she looked so fine. Now I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Yes, I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Round and round in circles, hearts always the same. One moment you'd swear you'd had enough, the next you got to know her name. All on my own, it wasn't that bad. I was getting by as I could get. I stopped into a drugstore for one pack of cigarettes. She didn't have a quarter, I had to call her cousin Kate. Maybe I could lend her one thin dime. Now I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. I'll be going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. See me going round, going round, going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. I'd like to get better at that song over time. But meanwhile, what's a bonus James Taylor song we do? Even the old folks who never knew why they call it like they do. I was wondering since the age 2, down on Copper Line, Copperhead, Copper Beach, copper kettle sitting side by each, copper coil, copper Georgia peach, down on Copper Line. Half a mile down to Morgan Creek, leaning heavy on the end of the week. Hercules and a hug, no sneak, down on Copper Line. We were down on Copper Line. I gotta go back to warm night on the Copper Line. Slip away past supper time. Word, smoke, and moonshine, down on Copper Line. Doesn't come up. One time I saw my daddy dancing, watched him move like a man in a trance. He bought it back from the war in France, down on Copper Line. Bridgewater and tomato wine, creosote and turpentine, sour mash and new moonshine, down on Copper Line. Number 2. Day breaks. No, down on Copper Line. Sorry, this part, not the bridge yet. First kiss ever I took like a page from a romance book. The sky opened and the earth shook. Down on copper line, down on copper line. Took a fall from a windy height. No one knew how to hold on tight. Played for love enough to last all night. Down on copper line. Here's the bridge. Day breaks and the boy wakes up. The dog barks, the birds sing. Sap rises and the angels sigh. We go back to beginning, basically. Try to go back as if I could. All spec house and plywood. Tore up good. Down on copper line. Doesn't come as a surprise to me. Doesn't touch my memory. Man, I'm lifted up, rising free. Down on copper line. A bridge of a mile down to Morgan Creek. Feeling heavy, lonely, living for the end of the week. Achilles and a hog nose snake. Down on copper line. Take me down on copper line. Take me down on copper line. Take me down on copper line. It's a pretty song if you do it right, but you know, that's how I'm doing it right. Good one, but this one doesn't have any repeat. When I feel as though when I feel as though my love is sinking down, sun doesn't want to shine, when it feels like she won't take another day, life is unkind, she's frozen in time. Here comes another gray morning, not so good morning after all. She says, what am I to do today? Too much time, so much sorrow. She hears the baby waking up downstairs. She hears the foghorn crawling out across the sound. The repetition in the morning air is just too much to bear. No one seems to care if another day goes reaping by, empty and ashamed, like an old and wanted memory. No one will claim the clouds with the heads on the ground. She's gonna have to come down. Locked up inside. I didn't understand her. God knows I tried. She said, make me angry, just make me cry. mangling all these songs, but having a good time. Trying, getting a little better. A little better. Maybe. Maybe these I can do. Last song, a little Diet Coke, and then the final song of today. Gonna get back to some work. I had a good time though. I had a good time, as always. For some reason, I just like my little flight simulator flying around thing. So, you know what? That's the important thing. Tomorrow, by the way, I keep saying, oh wait, tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm taking Tuesdays off. Announcement. The water is wide. I can't crossover, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall love and I. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome, and love is fine, the sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and both shall row. My love and I. I say. Well, you know what? Once again, another stream, like third in a row. I didn't have to mess with my cameras at all. I now have like these macro strips I use to set up the brightness and all the parameters and the angle. So like this, I watch this. In the middle of the stream, I could do this. I'm gonna change over. And now I'm back to my face camera position, which is where I like it. It's fun, and I don't have to touch anything. I really like my setup now. I really am going to make less changes on a basis. The only thing I'm going to make changes is to streamline things, not to kind of change things around. No more camera switches. Got the 3 cameras the way I like it. Tomorrow will be no stream. I'm going to be taking the day off. No, I'm working the whole day tomorrow at work in my actual paid job. So, it pays well. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it if it didn't pay really, really well. But I got to put the time in. So Tuesdays, be in the office. So will not be. What the hell happened? It just froze. What the hell? That ain't good. Did you see that? Hold on. It just froze. This one's fine. I know I froze. That camera froze. Look, these two are fine. These two are fine. It just turned itself off. It just said I'm done for the day. I wonder if it's overheating. Is it hot? Out of nowhere. Yeah, and I can't turn it back on. So I'm going to announce the... yeah. It's not operating that camera anymore. All right, well, we'll say goodbye from here. So I need to go back to work. It is. It's like, hey, buddy, I'm done. The stream is done. You're done, okay? You're done for tonight. I am done for the day. But and so I'll see you Wednesday. Wednesday for the show. Look at the camera. Wednesday for the stream. I'm so glad we had this chance together. Just to have a laugh and sing a song. Have some Diet Coke. Seems we just get started, and before we know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Carol Burnett Show. See you guys all in a couple of days. Oh, check this out. Wait, stick around for a second. Watch this. Ooh, other closing screen. Yeah, it intentionally says stream is end, not stream is ended, okay? Stop asking questions.